Hey guys, I'm Ashley Conrad. Welcome to The Gist. So first up, 500,000 people are demanding justice via a petition for Tete Gulley. Now Tete was a black trans woman who was found hanged in a park in Portland, Oregon. She was found dead in 2019 and her death was ruled a suicide. But a year later, the verdict is still being challenged by family and friends of Gulley, who believe she was killed due to homophobic and transphobic violence. Friends believe that she was murdered and hung from a tree to make it appear a suicide. However, there were some homeless people claiming to have witnessed the incident. I did some investigating when I was looking at this story because clearly America has a problem with black trans women being murdered. But how are trans women and trans people treated everywhere else in the world? So in 2019, 331 transgender people were killed. Brazil had the most murders with 130 and the UK only had 1. So do you watch Walking Dead? Have you heard of Khary Payton? I admit I hadn't. I thought it was, when I saw his picture, I thought it was Snoop Dogg or Snoop Lion, you know, but. Now Khary has introduced his transgender son to the world. He wrote on Instagram, "My son Carter," that's Carter with a K because it reminded him of my name. He chose it and see, he was born female, but has always identified as a boy. He thought it would be cool if I announced it on social media. The young boy also said on Instagram he can handle the trolls. Good for you, bro. Now, the world is changing. So over here, the British Museum is adding 5 LGBT artifacts. Now, I have never been to the British Museum, and after COVID, can someone please take me something very nice? Take me on a date there. We can bask in the LGBT creativity. I will bring the juice. Now, the pieces which will be permanently displayed at the museum include a 9-bob note from the 2008 nightclub event, Gay Shame Goes Macho. The note is a play on the phrase queer as a 9-bob note. I've never heard that phrase, have you? Other artifacts though include a Roman lamp depicting lesbian sex. I want that lamp now. And a Japanese print dated from 1600 to 1900 featuring androgynous people who are desired by both men and women. I have to ask, whilst we're here, now all these statues are being teared down, which LGBT public figure from today would you love to see immortalised on a statue or in a museum? Just leave a comment down below. We have space. These statues are going. So this weekend is the 51st anniversary of the Stonewall riots. The whole Pride and Pride Month we are in was spearheaded by trans women of colour, by black trans women. They put their lives at risk for others. So on the morning of June 28, 1969, police raided an underground gay bar in New York City called Stonewall Inn. The raid wasn't unusual, but that morning the response was. This time, as the police got violent, the people in the Stonewall Inn fought back. Marsha P. Johnson, a black trans woman, threw the first brick, and a black lesbian threw the first punch. And so began the Stonewall riots. Without the activism of black protesters, there would be no pride. Remember that. They were there at Stonewall and they continue to fight for more understanding and equality today. So on that note, this weekend in London, there are Black Trans Lives Matter marches. So this march is in protest of the UK government proposed transphobic legislation and in memory of all the trans lives lost worldwide, and of course marching in celebration of the black trans community. Well, it's just one hand. Meeting points are at Wellington Arch at 2 p.m. and then at Downing Street at 3 p.m. Please wear a face mask and flowers. Decorate yourself with flowers. And of course remember to protect yourself and to social distance. And finally, let's share some good news. Raven Symone has got married in a secret ceremony. So Raven posted on Instagram, "I got married to a woman who understands me from trigger to joy, from breakfast to midnight snack." We know that kind of snack, don't we, Raven? And from stage to home, the woman knows her. "I love you, Mrs. Pearman Mayday. Let's tear the world a new arsehole. Eyes married now," she said. Raven. Followers including Todrick Hall and That's So Raven co-star Carl Massey, who played Corey, rushed, literally broke their finger to send congratulations on Instagram. I guess they were not invited. All the shade to Raven. That's the gist this week. I'm Conrad. Thank you for watching.